with with this with this ex- with this ex- with this exclusive ultimate codes disc playing the game the way you want is easy on screen you'll see a scrollable list of games that you can enhance using this disc. Use up and down on your direction pad to highlight the game you want to play and press X. This will expand a list of available codes for that game. Press X on your controller to toggle the codes on and off. To enable codes for a different game. Just scroll to the title of the game you want, and press X. Codes for this game will now be open. Once you're happy with your selection, press the start button on your controller. Swap this disc for your game disc. Push the tray back in, and press X on your controller to start the game with your codes enabled. If you press start by mistake, and want to change the codes you use. Just press circle on your controller to go back. This exclusive ultimate codes disc is brought to you by the makers of Game Shark 2. We wanted to give you a taste of Game Shark 2's ultimate power. Once you see how Game Shark 2 can change your gaming experience for this selection of titles. Just imagine what it can do for the rest of your games.